Only 46 in the first half for you guys tonight. Had some struggle scoring in the fourth quarter, too. What did you feel like was going wrong for you guys on the end of the floor for most of this game?
Say it again?
Your offense was just only 46 points the first half, couldn't get it going for times in the fourth quarter. Obviously, the third was very impressive, but what did you feel like went away from you guys offensively throughout this game at times?
Missed shots.
In general?
Yeah, you seen them. You seen the in and out. A lot of them was in and out. I feel like, they protected the rim really well. I feel like the shots I got in the first half, it was in and out. I adjusted second half. We were going to make some, but I think collectively the group, the slow start in the first half. But Ty did a good job in bringing us back in. His special play, just putting on his back like he do most nights. But tough game, man.
Over 70 points in the paint for Charlotte. What was going wrong for you guys on the end of the floor? Couldn't keep guys in front of you? Was it something at the rim? What did you feel like was going wrong?
Second chance points, we got boxed out. I feel like we had to stop. We didn't get a rebound. We got to crack back on the bigs and do a better job boxing out.
Tyrese, that third quarter, what were you seeing? What was going through your mind? Have you ever felt that hot before in a game?
Law of averages have been rough last couple games, so just stay true to my work, and good things will happen.
You said that you thought you didn't want to hit the panic button. Did this game kind of make you feel better about where you're headed and how you've been playing?
I think so. Put me in a good spot. I'd like to finish the game better and obviously get a win, but personally, I thought I got hot in the third and just want to play better in the fourth for sure.
Very last possession, did it hit your foot? Did he get a hand on it? How'd that one?
I gotta rewatch it. First crossover, I think I hit my leg, but he was good. Yeah, he stayed in front. Closed him. He made a hell of a play. Yeah.
Ty, after 43 points and you guys exploding in that third quarter, what's kind of the feeling after the letdown of the way this one ended?
Just mad. Don't want to lose. So I think everybody's angry.
But you set up a possible chance there late defensively. Rick's highlighted your defense a lot here as of recent. Just speaking generally, how much ownership have you tried to take on that end of the floor recently?
Just trying to find ways I can improve to stay on the floor longer. Rick has been bigger emphasis from guys guarding, staying in front of people from training camp. So I'm just trying to make more effort on the defensive end, so I can be able to pack both ways, offense and defense. And I just can't be thinking one-sided, both-sided now.
For that special third quarter, was it purely just shots going down, or was there something that you guys saw and tried to continue to attack?
I think Ty was special. I think Ty just, he's been in the funk. We all know he's been in the funk, and the game always rewards you back, and always plays out in the right way. So hopefully he just, it sucks we had the loss, but hopefully he just take this and ride this momentum and go into the next game.
For that last possession, was your goal the whole time to shoot a three?
Really?
To score.
Yeah, on that last play, were you guys thinking about calling a timeout, or was it more just going to let you get the feel for it and then just make a play after that?
No, they told me they were going to call a timeout.
15 seconds left.
They've been working all night, just made a hell of a defensive play in the last possession.
Well, two very similar games back to back. Last night we were down 4, 5 or 6 minutes to go, and we were able to find a way to rally and win. And tonight we found ourselves in the same situation, gave ourselves a chance. But ultimately there were just too many little things that happened along the way. And Charlotte played a great game. That's a very good basketball team, very well coached, and got to give them a lot of credit. They threw a great game at us, and so we're disappointed.
74 points in the paint for the Hornets in this game. What did you see go wrong on the defensive end that allowed them to be around the rim so much?
Well, a lot of it was second chance. Their bigs are very active. They play well above the rim. They're both great offensive rebounders. When they created problems, we didn't do a good enough job cracking back when Miles and Sticks had to help. And so that was certainly a big part of it. And we'll look at it. I haven't looked at the whole game yet. I just, looked at the second half of the fourth quarter to just make sure I actually saw what I thought I saw.
Did anything feel off about your offense in the first half of this game? Only 46 points at halftime, and of course, third quarter was unbelievable. But did it feel wrong for you early?
Well, coming off of last night, I thought that we needed to be in the paint more and attacking downhill as much as possible to create good three-point looks that way. I didn't think that we did it. We did it much better in the third quarter. And then obviously, Tyrese's third quarter was historic and just, beyond amazing, really. Think about it. But we needed to back that up with a really solid fourth quarter, and they threw some hellacious shot making at us. Rozier hit a couple of really difficult threes. Hayward hit the one when Rozier went down. And there were just some untimely, situations for us there. And so, we got to continue to work to shore things up.
You've talked a lot in the past about how much you trust Tyrese. But any thought of calling a timeout in the last
No.
possession? What did you think of the defense?
He made a good play. It just the timing of the way the whole thing happened was probably a little bit off. But it's an awful lot to ask of Tyrese to do what he did in the third quarter and throughout most of the second half, and then have to manufacture probably some kind of a miraculous step back three or some difficult floating shot going to the basket. He's certainly capable, but too many other things put us in a situation where we left too much to chance.
Did you get any sort of explanation on Aaron's technical foul call on that common foul on Brandon Miller?
Yeah, I got an explanation. I didn't. I was very confused by it, but they did give an explanation. I disagree with it categorically. I don't want to spend $50,000 sitting here right now, but when a guy lowers his shoulder and lines up a guy and then follows through, that's not a basketball play. And I thought it was unfortunate. And Aaron's reaction is just a competitor's reaction. And even with that reaction, I didn't get a complete explanation on why it was a technical. Because Aaron's guy, that might be the first technical he's ever had in his career at any level. He's such a respectful guy. So, but look, it's a competitive league. That's one great thing about the NBA right now. It's competitive every night. There's no teams, that don't come out and compete. You may not play your best, but it's competitive, and that competitiveness puts officials in some tough spots. And so, I believe they're trying to do their best. Doesn't mean we always agree.
Not wanting to put you in a bad spot, but I just want to make sure I understand the technical explanation that you got was just for his reaction to Brandon and everything there. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and I didn't study that because the film that I look at is cut with clips and stuff like that. But we'll probably get an explanation from the league about it. Is that it?
Coach, what stood out from Jalen Smith's performance behind Miles Turner tonight?
I'm sorry?
What stood out from Jalen Smith with his performance behind Miles Turner tonight?
Well, Jalen's had a terrific year so far. He's been active. He's shooting the ball well. He's making good reads. He's a big part of our second unit, and he's earned the job. Pretty clearly, and so he's done a lot of terrific things so far, and so real happy for him. He's a wonderful young man from a great family, and we root for all of our guys, but guys like him, you you definitely root for.
In that fourth quarter when Tyrese came back in, did you notice any defensive changes from Charlotte, how they guarded him, and did that make your offense a little bit harder to get into?
Well, they were trapping him all over the court, and it actually made it easier for us to get shots for a while, and then we had some miscues. And so, in those situations, we got to space a little bit better, get the ball to the right people at the right time, and make plays. And so, they made a couple of good plays, and we made some plays that we like to have back. And that's how it goes sometimes.